What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another reading. My name is Annika, and this is some divination for your new year, 2026. And it's going to be a pick a pile reading. So you can intuitively pick your pile between 1, 2, and 3, and then go down to the timestamps in the description below. Click on your pile and get to the reading. Get what messages are for you. As always, take what you want to take, what is useful to you, and leave the rest. These are general readings, so sometimes there might be something that's for someone else, not for you, but you are the creator, so claim whatever you desire and whatever assists you, uplifts you, brings you revelation, transformation, and may the angels be with us to deliver only the messages that are for your highest will and highest good. We're gonna pick based upon what the die came up with. So pile 1, you get number 11. Feel into that if that's for you. Pile 2, we got the Mars symbol. And this is not a mental game, it's an intuitive one, so just whichever one is drawing you in. And number 3, we have Gemini. It does not have to be your sign. It's literally the energy. Pick your pile, go to the description below, and I will see you at your allotted time. Okay, pile 1. So I already pulled some cards for you. We'll also pull some more live, but this is going to be your energy check so you can see whether this pile was for you. You're always welcome to pick another one, see if a different energy resonates more. This is supposed to be how you're able to tell. It's an energy check. So first off, we have that year 2025, you started to come alive again in a whole new way. It's like your spirit started to light up again because this energy, this desire, this sacred flame started to burn within you that was giving you the inspiration to basically expand your experience of life. So inspiration is the big word here. It's like from going from a feeling of almost more acceptance of just a continual routine, living life the same way, maybe more of a stabilization energy, to oh no, I'm inspired to create more, do more, go see more, some sort of level of expansiveness that is unique to you. So it could just be diving into hobbies. It could be creating a whole new business. It could be creative projects. It could be traveling, expanding your horizons, moving, setting new goals for yourself. Something about there being let's make something out of nothing. Let's live life. Let's not just live in the current sphere that's already being created. Let's make the most out of it. Let's not just pass the time away and try to get by. So something lit your spirit up a little bit this year, and you're going to be taking that with you into 2026. Okay, so in 2026, I'm seeing that this newfound passion, this is so funny because I'm talking about your light coming back, and my light keeps going off and I plugged it in, but it's so dead that it won't turn on. Even when I have it plugged in. Okay, so the rest of your reading, I'm going to be a little bit darker, but if you're vibing with this energy, let's roll with it. Stick around. So what I'm getting for in 2026 is that this light is going to stay with you, but what I'm getting is that no longer is it just this flame of inspiration of you desiring to do all of these things, to make a change, to create new things, to shift, to just stir things up, to make things happen, but you're actually going to be at the beginning stages of really grounding this into the third dimensional reality. So actually changing your life step by step. And eventually this is going to lead to a whole new experience of reality for yourself. It's all of the energy came in 2025. And then in 2026, you're really getting the clarity on what steps to take one at a time and diligently show up to begin to make this a reality for yourself. All of the inspiration, it's like you get all of the spiritual energy coming in, all of the ideas, but it's like kind of a little bit crazy because it's like so much comes in at once to light you up. And you're really going to have the clarity to know how to practically create this for yourself. And you're also going to have like the diligence and the foresight to show up day after day, step by step, and really be devoted to making this happen. So it could be a new business, it could be an entirely new life, it could be anything basically. But the whole idea is that like you were inspired and now you have the clarity to know how to practically make this real, and you are going to be doing that in 2026. So one big piece of advice I'm getting is that like, don't feel like you have to do it all at once. You're getting gifted the clarity to know the step by step. So as long as you follow the step by step, you will get there. And by the end of 2026, you'll be astounded with what you have created, and it will continue onward from there. So I'm getting slow and steady wins the race here, but also devoted, dedicated consistency and honoring the clarity that comes through you in terms of what to focus on next is going to win the race for you in 2026. And it's going to be so satisfying because it's like you're actually going to see something start to be created before your eyes instead of just like feeling all this inspiration and not as much actually tangibly changing in your life because of it. So now is the time. The time is now. And I'm also getting that, so I'm getting that with these two energies here, that almost like you are, I feel like, gonna be more seen in the world. And it almost is like you have some sort of like persona in terms of your work or whatever you're doing. And I'm getting that that's like really cool. It's like almost like a character that's being created, and it is you. It's just only one version of you because you are so multidimensional. So it's okay to like own that and make it really epic and really allow that to be like some sort of vessel through which you can show up fully through and offer your gifts. And I'm also getting that like this character is going to be really like attractive and beautiful and magnetic and draw like it might be kind of polarizing too, and like draw like a lot of people are going to be obsessed, and then the people who aren't for you are going to be like repelled, but that's a good thing. It's like you are slowly starting to build your tribe from the ground up, and I'm getting that you're kind of having fun playing with your human character this year. Like it's almost like you're like, yeah, I get to be whatever character I want. I'm going to use my free will to create the avatar through which I express all of my divine energy through. And I feel like it is going to it's going to like invoke a lot of passion and feeling in others and really uplift them just through the energetic transmission of what you are giving off. Like it's inspiring. It's almost like when you watch a movie and there's some incredible performance and it inspires you to want to like up level and live your fullest life just because of the way that it made you feel. You're like, wow, like I want to make people feel something powerful so that they are then inspired, even if it has nothing to do with exactly what I'm doing. But it like passion ignites passion, inspiration ignites inspiration. So I'm getting that like through this character and the way that you are actually like intentionally and curatedly oh my God, that's so hilarious. I think you know what I mean. The way you're like curating the vessel through which you express your energy and your vision and your inspiration in 2026 is going to inspire and invoke passion in others to also give and share and live their fullest lives. So it's really powerful. It's like the flame and the inspiration that you received in 2025, the way that you are going to express it through your vessel in 2026 is going to give people the awakening the passionate awakening that you had. So it's almost like your flame lighting their flame, but it's happening. You're able to actually transfer it for it because you are bringing in the clarity and the grounding and the devotion to showing up step by step to share this flame with others. And that's just really epic because it's like you are figuring out how to channel the high vibration of spirit in human form. And it might look really practical, but it's actually like very, very deep in and it's like very master alchemist of you. So good job. I commend you. I'm excited for you. So yeah, don't be afraid to like invest in your aesthetic, in the way that you want to present yourself, whether that be in like what you're actually creating on a physical level, on a digital level, or whether it be like your actual vessel, or you know, the way that you speak, all of these things, like whatever the channels are through which you're sharing your energy, don't be afraid to like actually invest in their aesthetics or the way that they come through, because that in and of itself is vibration. And when you put care into every aspect of what you share, people feel the vibration of that. It's a high vibration to care about things and to care about what you do. And I love this whole notion that, you know, I think there was definitely a time, maybe it's a little bit like millennial coded, to have so much like apathy. Like it was kind of cool to be apathetic and to like not care. And I feel like the younger generations are really bringing back caring, and the older generations did care. But I really love this idea that like you can give things no meaning and you'd be right, and you can give things so much meaning and you can be right, but it's almost like you make things come alive when you give them meaning and when you care. That's how you make things come alive. So it's like, do you want to be living in a really lively, powerful vibration, or do you want to be living in like a limp, wet blanket vibration? It's kind of like up to you. You know what I mean? It's like we have the power. Our consciousness is the power. And I sense that like not only have you received that awakening, but you are now tangibly putting that vibration into things in the physical reality. And it's really going to transform your entire life. And it's also going to bring a lot of transformation to others. So that's beautiful. I'm gonna roll the Astro dice and see what other energies are coming through. And welcome to Colorado. We're in Colorado. I am just gonna kind of make it a norm that we're in new locale for a lot of videos, because I just sense a lot of traveling on the horizon for 2026. So maybe you feel that too, and that's why I'm talking about it. But I feel like it's powerful to like, no matter where you go, to still be showing up in that devotion for what you are doing and what you're creating, because it's almost powerful when it is coming through from different locations and coming through from like your liberated lifestyle of wherever you are. It's like almost cooler than if it were in the same place all the time, you know? Like you are a channel for various vibrations, and location can have a lot to do with that. And then also just being free and on the go is its own vibration. Okay, so we're getting Gemini classic, as I'm talking about traveling and being Gemini, so I'm talking about traveling and being on the go. And then we're getting the 10th house, as I'm talking about being on the move as well. And then we are also getting, oh, the moon. So yeah, I feel like it's like you being comfortable and at home, no matter where you are and what you do, being like comfortable sharing your ideas, sharing yourself, sharing your creativity, sharing your thoughts from wherever you are, because it's almost like that is your home. Your home is just where you are offering and sharing and teaching and learning. Like the actual physical location doesn't matter. And I'm definitely getting like the 10th house is career. And we're getting Gemini and the moon. I'm definitely getting that you sharing from an authentic place, teaching and learning is going to be pivotal to something that you are offering the world and something that you're also building. 10 is Capricorn energy. So it's like you might be at the beginning stages of what you're building. So don't need things to be like huge at the beginning. Just keep showing up to them and they will grow. Don't abandon things when you start them, especially in like new offerings that you're providing or new ways that you're sharing yourself and your intuition and your wisdom and what you know, because things take time to build. And sometimes the universe also wants you to be proving that you will show up regardless, as long as it's an authentic offering of your soul. That's why you're showing up. You're not showing up because you're trying to get this one specific outcome. It's like, I am getting that it is time for you to start to teach and share. That does feel like a message that's coming through here. So in whatever way that is for you, that definitely is a message. And let's just pull one final blessing for you. And see, also with this light turning off, I'm just getting that like, it doesn't matter what is, like the external light doesn't matter. Like you found that light within and you have everything you need to offer and share what you are meant to. And the details don't matter. Like you do your best and then that's it. You don't get caught up in the perfectionism of it. Eight of Pentacles, working on your craft, showing up day after day diligently. You guys, this is so the message. Be prepared. And I'm not saying that like be prepared to burn yourself out. I'm saying be prepared to just take step by step and have patience and love the process. Don't get too attached to the outcome, because the outcome is meant to be something that like you'll see after putting in the day after day, that like boom, it's almost like it's gonna happen all at once, and you're gonna look back and you're like, oh my god, how did this whole thing get built? How did this whole thing get created? But it is because you decided to be devoted to the process, devoted to your destiny. Show up day after day, master whatever you need to master, refine whatever you need to refine, share, offer, all of these things. So I sense that you're gonna know exactly what this has to do with, and it could have to do with many things. Just tinkering away on all aspects of your life diligently, devotedly, grounding that spiritual energy into human form, and then watch the magic that unfolds. Okay, many blessings and much love, pile 1. Welcome, pile 2. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. I already pulled some cards, and then we'll pull some live at the end, but let's go through what we have for you. First off is your energy check. So if this sounds like what you've experienced in 2025, then you found the right pile. You're always welcome to pick a new pile if you need to. What I'm getting in 2025 is that like I'm almost getting that like your inner teenager, like your inner fiery teenager was coming out again to like you had a reclamation of like your inner teen who was probably like a bit rebellious. Like I'm getting like a rebel with a cause kind of energy, but I feel like you had this reinvigoration of like, I want to live my life the way I want to live it, because my soul and my spirit wants to experience specific things for a reason. And I'm no longer going to like go along with everybody else's ideas of like what's good and what's bad. I'm going to do what I want, because I feel like that actually is the highest self thing to do. Like, it's almost like maybe you realize that, well, it's almost like once we will dive into like certain realms of thought, and we're just like learning about them, whether it be, spiritual schools of thought, religion, philosophy, any of these things. And it's like, it's good to like dive all in when we're like learning the rules, we're learning how it benefits us, how it's going to help us in our lives. And then like once we fully are so immersed that like it's almost like you can finally do away with the rule book, and like those things are still a part of you, but like from an intuitive space, you can really just like return back to who you truly are, but like with the layer of wisdom that you gained from everything that you learned from the outside world. So that's what I'm getting, is that like with everything that you learned throughout your life, you returned back to your inner teenager and was like, it's time for me to honor you. And with everything that I know now, and like with all the ways that like I can be your mother and your father, and like, the wise one guiding you, like I can actually let you fully express and do you. So I'm getting that you maybe just like you had like fun this year. You let yourself have a good time. You let yourself want what you wanted. You let yourself take risks. You let yourself check some things off the bucket list simply because they were on your bucket list, not because anyone told you they were good or bad. And I just love that vibe for you. I feel like it really fed your spirit, and I feel like it's really what your spirit wanted from you. It's really what your spirit wanted. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry that the light has gone out, but it's really giving me trouble. And it's funny, I'm getting so hot doing your reading because I feel like it's this fiery energy. We have fire again. Your reading is like all fire. Okay, so then what I'm getting, what you're moving into in this new year, is this Ace of Wands energy. You've come back to honoring who you truly are, this like awesome epic character within you that is like unique. It's unique. It's the person that you were before you learned that it would be like safer to be like the rest of the world. And so like you honoring this character of yours in a whole new way. And what I'm getting is that like you are now like this very fit vessel to like tend to the sacred flame of your Ace of Wands, which is almost like what your spirit truly like wants you to be devoted to. So it's like if you have the flame of your soul within, And it is like, the more that you stoke this flame, the more that you honor this flame, the more that you feed this inspiration that flows through you, the more that it burns bright, and the more that your like spirit grows and that you feel more alive, you feel more inspired, you feel more connected to spirit and what you're meant to do here. It's like you have become the vessel for like this flame to come fully alive with you and again, alive within you again. And I think that you have come to learn that like this is what you have to put above all else. And I think that is what your 2026 is going to be all about, is you honoring the inspiration that comes through you in whatever form. So it could be one like major project or like devotion that you are working on, or it could just be that like you used to put so many other people's needs first, and like in 2025 you started to like really reclaim your energy and your consciousness and your attention back for yourself. And I think that you experienced a lot of healing because of this, and it's like now you're ready to begin to feed all of your energy and your consciousness into whatever inspirations come through you and light you up, because that is how your soul is guiding you. Desire is destiny. It is like divine desire that is trying to lead you along the trajectory of your destiny and your path. And so what I'm getting is that like you are really going to be, and you are being encouraged to put this before all else. Don't put other people's desires and their visions for life in front of yours this year. This year is about you. It's about your own soul, your own sacred flame, the things that light you up. And the way to really honor this and make sure that it keeps growing brighter instead of going out is whenever you do get inspiration to do something, whether it be like a creative project, an adventure, to go run an errand because your spirit is speaking to you, honor that. And every single time you do that, the impulses and the flame itself will get stronger and stronger and brighter, and you will get led to miraculous things. So it's really all about using your energy to tend to your own divine flame this year, because that is the way that you're actually going to like be on your highest timeline, which not only benefits you, but everybody else. It's not going to be like, it's no longer helping people here or there, or like putting other people's needs and desires before yours here and there is going to have the highest good. The highest good now is you focusing on your flame, you using your energy for your own soul passions, all of the passions that come through you. And it is like such a strong message, because we also got the Ace of Fire when I pulled the goddess for you, and it's Vesta. And Vesta is this goddess who, you know, it's really interesting actually. She was a virgin, and she got granted, I can't remember what god it was, but she got granted like one wish from some greater god, her brother. And the gift that she asked for was to remain a virgin and just be able to tend to these sacred flames, and not basically have to focus on anything else. So it's so interesting. Instead of like giving her energy to somebody else through communion, she was like, I want to keep this and I want to use it to keep the sacred flames alive. And it was like the sacred flames of, I think, Troy or something, I don't know. But then she has all these like devotee goddesses who would also then get initiated and be ones who would themselves like sign on for like 30 years to keep these flames alive and feed the sacred flame. And her message really is, anytime inspiration comes through, you honor it. You're devoted to that inspiration that flows through you, because it is spirit speaking to you through your soul, and you follow through with that in the physical realm, because you're the only one who can do that. Take that spirit inspiration to the finish line, and then that flame will grow brighter and it will never go out. And we all know when our spirits feel low, and that's because we're not honoring the sacred flame. And you are really on this journey where you've already reclaimed the part of you who like wants to put yourself first, because you know that it's so necessary for your life path and for your destiny. And so it's almost like now you're being initiated to be one of the keepers of this flame, and to feed the flame whenever that inspiration comes through. You are meant to honor it and you're meant to follow it. So it really is beautiful. I'm excited for you. I think you're going to feel continually so much more energized as you continue down this path and you do feed this flame and you honor yourself and you just stop putting other people first. I'm really getting that like it's because you are personally, specifically on your way to like receiving major accolades and like a lot back for what you experience and create as you continue to do this. It's almost like you are going to be so rewarded for putting this flame above all else and being so devoted to your inspiration and to your destiny. Like, make it real. What comes through you, make it real. Honor it even when it doesn't make sense, and you will genuinely be like tangibly rewarded for it. in 2026. And we're also going to pull another blessing for you. So pile 2, let's see what's coming through for you. Well, that just popped right out. The Lovers. Okay, so first off, I'm getting that like the Lovers is a choice energy, and it is this choice between like, am I going to keep self-sacrificing, or am I just going to honor my own flame? And so that is the choice that you are making. But I'm getting that like you're going to be tangibly rewarded with like either an up level in your love life or a sacred union as you through the path of honoring yourself and your own flame and being devoted to your destiny and what comes through you. And this doesn't have to be some grand destiny. It can be whatever comes through you that feels inspiring. It could be like taking yourself out on a date, going on a trip. It's like spirit is speaking to you through your inspiration. And as you honor that, it is going to lead you to great tangible rewards and also a reflection of somebody who is like also living in that aliveness and devotion to this energy. You don't have to sacrifice to be with somebody else, actually, because there is somebody out there who is in alignment with everything that you are attuned to. Okay, that is your message. We will roll the astro dice for you as well. You rolled 1. We got another. Okay, so we have the Sun, soul, fire, all makes sense. Capricorn, devotion, consistency, devotion to your soul, consistent devotion to your soul. Like we've been saying, your soul is that fire energy. And then 5, travel, dating, creativity. It's all of these things that are fun, that light you up. The Leo energy, which is the sun, it's letting yourself shine. So much fire energy in this pile, you guys. I am telling you, no matter how big or small, like do things that light you up this year. Let yourself live the life you've always dreamed of, even if it's just in tiny, tangible things that like don't make practical sense. If they light up your soul, if they make your inner teenager say, fuck yes, go for it and do it and be consistent and devoted in that. It's not like one and done, and that is going to just take you exactly where you need to go and places that you can't even imagine yet. So I'm so excited for you. Really fun energy. The rebellious teenager in me sees and honors the rebellious teenager in you, and shine on, babe. Much love. Welcome, pile 3. Much love, many blessings, and welcome to your reading. We are going to start off with an energy check. So this is to check and see if this is what you experienced in 2025. And if it is, then you found the right pile. If not, then you are welcome to pick another pile. So what I'm getting for 2025 is that I hope I didn't say 2023 again. For some reason, I'm doing that with your pile. So maybe there is some significance to 2023. But for 2025, I'm getting that we got this and Mother of Cups, which I had to move locations and I lost the Mother of Cups. So just pretend that she's here. But what I'm getting is that you went through some sort of like intense emotional experience, some sort of like heartbreak. It doesn't have to be romantic, but like something that felt like it kind of broke you open in a way. But we also got Mother of Cups with this 3 of Swords. So like what I'm getting is that you took this experience and you allowed it to like mature you on like an emotional and intuitive and spiritual level. So like I'm getting that there was pain. There was emotional pain that occurred, but it's almost like you let that break you open instead of letting it close you off. And in doing so, your intuition increased, your creativity increased, and like your overall spiritual and emotional maturity has increased. Like there is a level of energetic maturity that has developed within you, but like you have the capacity to love even deeper and know more and hear more and are more connected and just like more open, but you're also like are more protective of yourself, I feel like now, but in like a very healthy way. So if that sounds like what you experienced in 2025, then this is your pile. And for the energy of 2026, I'm getting a few things. So first of all, I'm getting that you are like, it's almost like I was saying, you reach this new level of maturity, but what I'm also getting is this very potent, epic energy from you that's kind of like, yeah, I'm loving. Yeah, I'm kind. Yeah, I'm an old soul. Yeah, I'm spiritual. But like also, I've grown and known enough now that like no more Mr. Nice Girl, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Like you F with me, you're cut off. Or like you're not putting up with the same stuff that you used to put up with. You are drawing boundaries and you're focusing on yourself, what you're creating, what you're building, your money, your wealth, your tangible like comforts, and providing for yourself until something, someone, or situation show up that are worthy of your time and your energy. And that is epic. And I love this for you. And this is encouraged for you, honestly, this year. And so I'm also getting that I think you're just gonna like be letting yourself have more like fun, maybe like even a little bit more of like a hedonism vibe in 2026. But I'm getting like, don't let it go too far. Don't let it go too far. Focus mostly on building things that are gonna set your future self up for success and not getting too lost in the things that are short-term satisfaction, short-term indulgence, if you know what I mean. Like you can let yourself indulge in those things, just don't let it go too far, because you do have such a powerful energy this year to like set yourself up really well on an earthly level, because it's almost like you're taking all of your energy and you're putting it into really setting yourself up for success and like being very comfortable here in this life. And I am also getting this energy of like renewal after whatever kind of heartbreak or grief that you experienced in 2025. It's almost like, so we're getting the Maiden here, and then we also have Ace of Cups, so Ace of Water. So I'm getting like whatever did occur for you, the slate is being washed clean, but like you are different because of everything you experienced, but it's not like you're tainted. Like there's this like refreshing sense of renewal. And I'm getting that like you still are holding on to this like beautiful, powerful innocence within you, but it's almost like an innocence that is like connected to infinity and the infinite realms. And so like it is infinitely wise at the same time as it's like actually youthful and innocent. And so I feel like it's very magnetic and very attractive. And then with the devil, we're also getting this very attractive energy. So I feel like people are going to be extremely magnetized to you this year, but like you literally are like, you're not taking anybody's BS anymore. So I feel like it's like you're going to be more magnetic than ever, but people are going to have a hard time getting to you. And I think that's a good thing. It's almost like you're saving this beautiful, incredible energy for yourself, and you might actually be using it to create tangible wealth in some way. I don't know if you're on platforms or you make content. It's like, I feel like you're really going to be using your powerful energy and beauty, attractiveness, magnetism, and allure to enhance whatever you are creating or whatever ways that you are like making money, making a name for yourself. And it's good because it's almost like people used to take advantage of these qualities about yourself, or they used to just profit off them, and now it's like you're getting to. So I think that it's going to be empowering for you, this experience. Okay, we're going to pull the Astro dice. Okay, yeah, so we're getting Libra. Yeah, like I was saying, beauty. A lot of beauty, a lot of magnetism, and the 10th house, career. It's like you're using your beauty somehow to like enhance your wealth and your career and whatever you are doing like on a larger scale. And then we also got Neptune, which is like how I was saying, like you have this energy that is like connected to the beyond, connected to spirit. And I think that's almost why it's so magnetic, because it's mystical and it's alluring. Wait, is this Uranus? This is actually Uranus, which, I mean, Uranus is electrifying. So we're getting Libra, and we're getting the 10th house, and we're getting Uranus. So yeah, I feel like, I mean, there might be a partnership that comes into your life this year that really shifts your career. And it might come through this like way that you are showing up in such like a charming, beautiful way on like in like your work, it almost like is what brings in some sort of partnership that's going to make a lot of change for you. And I'm not saying it's going to be a romantic partnership. It could be a business partnership. It could be like a sponsor. It could be like a mentor. It could be a romantic partnership. But I think you tapping into your graceful, refined, charming, beautiful energy in the way that you show up to the world is what is going to create momentum in your career and create more possibilities for wealth for you, and then also bring in somebody that is going to bring some kind of like unexpected rapid shift for you in this area. So that is not going to be something you're going to be able to predict. Uranus comes in like a lightning strike, and it is life-changing, and it's always a shakeup, but it is to align you with some sort of more galactic destiny. I feel like you almost, maybe you are kind of a starseed energy, and you presenting yourself in a way that feels really like true to you is going to give off this star power that causes this to come in and eventually bring in a really big opportunity for you in the form of a person, or in the form of just like something outside that like receives this energy and wants to help you to expand it and grow it. Obviously, we did get that Devil card at first, so read through all the fine print of everything. Always check in with your intuition and your angels, your guides, God, whatever it is, to see what opportunities are right for you. But I think this year is going to be really powerful for you in many ways. Take care of yourself, protect your energy, and be very discerning. Pray to your higher power to have the discernment and the protection to carry you through this year as you may be genuinely blowing up on some level. Okay, and let's get one final blessing for you. Blessing for pile 3. Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you are going to be getting something coming to you as you like stay in your center and you create and you like give off of your beauty and your magnetism. Like luck is coming in for you because of the ways that like you have transformed and the way that you're almost like sitting pretty, but it's not like no effort. It's like you're putting effort into yourself and you're creating an offering in some sort of way, but it's like because of that, success is going to come to you. You're not going to have to like reach out and go get it. So that is a really beautiful energy for you. Like I said, money, money, money. You are going to be receiving an up level in your abundance this year. And honestly, it's your justice for how much like other people have received off of you in the past, off of like your energy, off of your beauty, off of your innocence. It's like time for you to get yours, and you will be. So I love that for you. Much love, pile 3. Happy 2026 and many blessings.